Hey guys, Simpzy here. Welcome to my fourth episode of my FIFA 15 Arsenal career mode. Now, my God, guys, in today's episode we have a match against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and then later on the episode we have a Champions League match against Shakhtar. Now, in one of these two matches, it's probably the best match I've ever played on FIFA 15 career mode. Now, I just want to say, I am playing on Legendary. I have no idea what happened. I went into like beast mode in one of these matches, but you guys will soon see what that is. So we start off scoring quite early on against Chelsea. We just scored before the 6th minute, and Marco Reus, my God, I don't even know if it was well, it's kind of a spoiler here. This match against Chelsea is rather quite interesting. So, I just want to quickly recap the last episode. We ended up winning 3-1 over Tottenham Hotspur at home. Marco Reus and Bender picked up a goal. Bender picked up his debut goal. Sorry, his first goal for the club. Not his debut. And Ozil manages to score the other one. We ended up having a match against Manchester City. We ended up losing, unfortunately, at the Emirates Stadium 3-2. And Walker off the bench manages to get us one back in the 90th minute to get some sort of dignity back, and Santi Cazorla scored the other goal. So we ended up beating Manchester City at the start of the season in the Community Shield, and then we unfortunately barely lose to them at home. But it's 1-1 here against Chelsea, and Marco Reus there nearly got a shot off, and Matic manages to pick up an injury here, which I found was quite interesting because we actually get a penalty for this. Cech came charging out, and we do manage to get a penalty for it, but Matic managed to pick up an injury in the process, which is obviously not good. 1-1, and just before the 34th minute, and they're just kind of sitting around there, because look at this, Marco Reus, I don't even know who it was. Who tackled me? It was Matic, but I kind of like collided with Cech there. But Matic goes off with his injury, and Marco Reus steps up to hopefully score his first penalty, and Matic went off injured with a red card, so Chelsea are one player down. I have no idea what's happened to the AI, but I've had so many red cards against me in this career mode, it's crazy. But Marco Reus goes straight down the middle, and Peter Cech saved quite comfortably. But Santi Cazorla managed to find Marco Reus, determined to get that goal that he missed. He did miss the penalty, of course, and Marco Reus makes it 2-1 against Chelsea here. And he manages to get like bumped by Cech and like kind of skidded across the floor a little bit. But 2-1 just before the 40th minute is a good goal there. Nice little cutback and finesse. And with one of their main players down to 10 men, Chelsea weren't in a very, very good position. Now Bender on the ball manages to blitz away. He fires an absolute cracker at Cech. He hit it so hard, it hit him right in the chest. It must have winded the Cech man, and managed to go through. And John Terry there looking furious. And Bender scores 2 goals within 2 episodes. So how fantastic is that, guys? 3-1 up, Chelsea weren't down and out for the count. They're trying to get one back here. Schürrle on the ball, fires one at Chesney. The Polishman manages to deflect it quite comfortably. But just after half-time in the 70th minute, Marco Reus, 3 players at the back, and one-on-one with the goalkeeper. There was no way in hell that Marco Reus was going to miss that one. Absolutely drills it past Peter Cech with 1-0 down, 1 player down. And Marco Reus manages to score his hat-trick to make it 4-1, and my God, Reus just went into beast mode. He had like a second wind at the end of this match. Because just look at this. Look how much he's just like blasting past the Chelsea defense there. Managed to make it 5-1. And this is a real interesting comparison to this time last season when we went to Stamford Bridge and got absolutely smacked around the park by Chelsea. We're winning 5-1 down in London at Stamford Bridge. And it looks like there's going to be more goals to score here. Like I said, I have no idea what happened. Marco Reus is just in beast mode with the Ronaldo chop and manages to hit it near post OP. And Cech was having the worst match of his life. 6-1. This has never happened to me in a career mode. I've never been winning by 6-1. If you guys said in the 34th minute when I was drawing 1-1, you're going to win 6-1. Well, I'm actually going to win 7-1. There's another goal coming up here from Marco Reus. Just look at this. It's just We were in... I can't believe it. Marco Reus, I do believe he scored 6 goals in this match, and we really did just punish them. And my God, Marco Reus up front is just superb. And obviously, you got to give it to his assisting midfielders. Ozil sitting just behind him. You've got to give credit to Santi Cazorla and Santi Cazorla and Sanchez, but Marco Reus scores 6 for this match. So guys, leave a like for this match. I have never won 7-1 in how many career modes I've done. It's just absolutely crazy. But you got to give it to him. Chelsea weren't one man down. They did lose their main centre defensive mid. Peter Cech was not. He was just playing horrifically. And we took most of the match. Ended up when they did get 1 goal, as no more than a consolation by this point. But we are versing Shakhtar Donetsk here. It is a home match at the Emirates. So I'm just got so much confidence by winning. And I'm sure Marco Reus coming to the club and scoring 6 goals. So that has boosted his goal scoring tally up. And guys, let me know in the comment section down below who do you reckon is going to be top goal scorer of the Premier League. With that 6 goal plus, he's definitely up top at the moment. But it's going to be interesting to see if we're going to be able to hold on to him in January, because I can just see the Sharks swarming after that. But Marco Reus on the ball here, trying to pick up another goal, fires one at the Shakhtar Donetsk goalkeeper and manages to spill just wide. But Marco Reus, my God, no one could contain him, and his finesses were coming quite close there. Unfortunately, we couldn't put in the back of the net. But Marco Reus managed to find Ozil, who managed to push up. And Ozil hits it with his left. He found a little bit of space. He nearly got himself tripped up there. But Ozil starts off the scoring just before the 25th minute. And I think I've hit the sweet spot with this team. I love Marco Reus up front. He is absolutely superb. And he is definitely worth that 91 million we did pay for him. Ozil's just sitting right behind him, followed by Sanchez and Santi Cazorla. Sven Bender has started pushing up the pitch. We did sign him for free plus Mertesacker, and I think that is absolutely worth it. And it looks like the Ozil show is coming on this match in the Champions League. He scores his second, and Ramsey as well. I just love that my defensive, obviously Ramsey can go forward a lot more. He's got better qualities than defense, I would say. But Sven Bender has been rising to the occasion as well. Debussy and Gibbs are solid at the back. Butchtaber and Koscielny as well. And it's good to see Koscielny hasn't picked up a red card this far in the season. But Marco Reus determined to get Ozil's hat-trick just before half-time. He's running down the wing. He gets it off. And unfortunately, Ozil couldn't get his hat-trick just before half-time. But we were all over Shakhtar. 2-0 down away. They weren't acclimatising to the English match and play style. Marco Reus manages to lay Ozil in, and Ozil manages to score his hat-trick. So it's good to see the two Germans linking up again, and I'm sure they're going to be picked for the World Cup side. I'm sure the German manager would be delighted, and it's a good team celebration there with the side 3-0 up against Shakhtar, and obviously we are favourites to go through on the group stage. It's going to be interesting to see where we finish in the Champions League. I would like to get to the quarters and get past the round of 16, but you don't know. You could get drawn against Real Madrid, Barcelona, or if you're an Arsenal player, if you're playing as Arsenal or you're an Arsenal supporter, you're most likely going to get drawn with Bayern Munich. But Reus on the ball here, running down the wing in the 90th minute, gets his finesse off. And just, oh my God, he's just scoring so many goals left, right, and centre. 3-0 against Shakhtar, 7-1 against Chelsea. And we have scored 11 goals in today's episode. That is just crazy. I don't think I've ever done that. Now, Danny Welbeck here, determined to get his goal. He gets his shot off. This must be the attempt of the season. Hits the crossbar, goes straight down, and was luckily not scored there. It was just a breakaway from the set piece. But guys, we are going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Remember to leave a like to support this series and my channel. And I really can't believe we ended up beating Chelsea 7-1 when they got that red card. My God.